Hi guys, today Meg is showing us how to create this multi-tonal leopard print Frenchie look. It's very cute. So we're starting off with Nobody Will Know, and we're popping that down at the left hand side of the nail. I'm going to make sure this is nice and even and leave this uncured because we're going to be adding in another colour on the left hand side and blending that in. So leave that uncured, and then we're taking Chestnut Wood, and just with the same brush we're just going to swipe that down the other side of the nail and blend that in. Don't worry, Meg will be cleaning these brushes at the end before she puts them back in the bottles, because that would be disastrous and our clients would all end up with random coloured nails. But we are going to make sure they're clean at the end. So like I say, swipe that down in a downwards motion, don't be going side to side, and it will start to blend. And we're just going in with another layer of that just to make sure it's well covered. And we are going to pull that up from the bottom as well. It's not going to be half and half exactly. We are going to finish off around that bottom tip as well. Just make sure that there is a gradual blend and it's not too much of a line. Once you're happy with that, pop it in the lamp to cure, and we're taking our ultra matte coat and popping a layer of this over the whole nail because we want it nice and matte. The background of the nail is going to be matte, and it'll make it really easy for doing our leopard print pattern on here because the gel polish won't move anywhere. When you've got a shiny surface, it's more likely to slip and slide around. Once that's cured, we're just taking Serious Black and a small detail brush, and we're just doing little C curves to make a leopard print pattern. The great thing with leopard print is that it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not, because leopard spots aren't perfect. So the more irregular they are, the more natural it's going to look. If they look all the same, it's going to look a little bit strange. So you're just going to work your way down the nail and make sure that these are all different sizes, facing different ways, different thicknesses, just like Meg's doing here. You're not going to need to go all the way down to the bottom of the nail because we are doing a French tip in a little bit. So just about here is good, and then we'll be doing the French tip around that. Once that's cured, we're just taking Coffee Bean, and you're just going to go inside all of those little leopard spots, and we're just going to fill in a little space in there with this colour, and it's just going to finish off the leopard print. Once that's cured, just go back in with the ultra matte coat and finish that all off so the background is completely sealed in, because we will just be doing the French tip with a shiny finish. The background is going to be matte. Pop that into cure, and then we're taking Serious Black again, and you just want a long fine detail brush, and we're going to do a French tip around the bottom. We do have some videos on our channel if you would like to see how to perfect a French tip and how to make it really easy. Obviously when you've been doing it a while, you don't need to do all of the extra steps with doing grids and stuff like that if you're really confident with just getting it equal. But when you're first starting out, or if you're just a little bit unsure, you can draw grid lines, and like I say, we do have some videos that will show you in detail how to do that. So we're just going to draw on our smile line and then fill in the rest of the tip. Once you're happy with that, make sure it's cured, and then we're taking top coat and we're just going over that French tip. So you're going to go around that smile line again and finish off the bottom, and there we have it, guys. There's the finished look. I think this is gorgeous. I love how velvety the background looks. I think it's just awesome. Anyway, if you want any of the products that we tagged down below, please let us know what you want to see next. Have a look over on our website and see what else we've got. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.